The excellence is in the emptiness. One thing we've honored through this Choctaw chill is the flow. Many times during the day we want a moment to end, so we try to rush the flow. Many times during our day it's a moment we never want to end, and we try to stop the flow. It's no longer flow when it's trying to be turned into something else. There's always going to be some form of blockage, and blockage will cause anxiety, worry, sickness. The excellence is in the emptiness. As soon as that moment enters, you let it flow. You let it do what it's gonna do. And you focus on your breath so that you don't try to rush what it's gonna do, slow down what it's gonna do. You just wanna get to a space so you can witness what it's doing. Become aware of what it's doing. The excellence is in the emptiness. The best feeling I got as a child when it was time to do my chores was putting that new bag in the trash can. I really looked at it like I accomplished something by taking out the old and making space for the new. New scents, new smells, new joys, new garbage. With the knowing it's gonna fill up again, with the knowing I'm gonna have to empty it out again. The excellence is in the emptiness. Now, there were times I didn't like to take the trash out because whatever scent it was giving off, it was overflowing because it was my job. But every time I looked at it, even though I didn't want to, I knew I needed to. I could visually see, and my other senses could pick up it was time to take that trash out. Another word for ventilation is air. Another word for moving fast is hyper. So when you hyperventilate, the air is moving so fast you can't catch it. That happens after intense anxiety, worry, joy. So we're going to practice a breathing exercise called segmented breathing. For every breath you take in, you let a breath out. So if you inhale through the nose for 1, you exhale for 1. Then when you journey on to taking 2 inhales, you exhale twice. What this will allow you to do is take in the breath fast, but let it out slow. So that when you have moments that cause panic, you'll have that breathing memory to start to slow down and let that breath out slow. So find a posture, a position, anything that can support you taking in the most possible oxygen right now. Find that physical space. start with 1. Take a gentle inhale through the nose. Exhale with a high sound out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Now we'll take 2 sips of breath in before we exhale. So since we're taking in more breath before we exhale, make the inhales a little smaller and the exhales a little smaller. Here we go. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Let's practice that together, guiding yourself through the numbers. Here we go. Stay at 2, go back to 1. If you'd like, let's journey to 3. Here we go. Beautiful. It's not magic. The practice is magic because you see that you have the ability to change the nervous system, but it's a practice. So maybe you don't feel anything going to those 3 levels. Maybe you need to go back down a level. Maybe you want to try 4. But just use this practice when you feel an anxiety coming on. If you move through panic attacks and you have a signal a panic attack is on the way, you try to catch the breath first. Don't let the panic lead the breath. You lead it with that segmented breath. The excellence is in the emptiness.